Hi, let's get started. Step your feet right underneath your hips, about 2 fist distance apart, the space of your anterior superior iliac spine. Relax your shoulders back. Inhale, sweep up to the sky, turning your palms in, shoulders stay down. Take another deep breath here. As you exhale, hinge from your hips with a flat back all the way down towards your toes. Inhale, place your hands on your shins, come up halfway into a flat back. As you exhale, fold towards your toes. Inhale, extended mountain pose all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your Anjali Mudra. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, hands on your shins, come up halfway into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend. Come back up, hands reach up, shoulders stay down. Press your palms together, press your knuckles together, bring your hands down to your heart center. Sit into your heels, bend your knees, push your hips way down and back. Take your hands behind you. This is your cape pose. Press back through your pinkies, cape pose and chair pose together. Sit lower, reach your hands out. Inhale. Exhale, fold over your thighs. Inhale, place your hands on your shins, come up halfway into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Utthita Hasana into Tadasana, hands to your Anjali Mudra. Let's step out, toes out, 11 and 1. Bend your knees, place your hands in your inner thighs. Encourage your hips to drop way down and back. Toggle a little side to side. Get loose through the hips. Relax the shoulders. Bring yourself to center. Inhale, let your belly drape down towards the ground. As you exhale, round your spine, hollow out through your navel, release your neck, let your head drape down. Inhale, belly comes down, heart goes forward. As you exhale, big release. Inhale, belly drops down, heart opens, open from clavicle to clavicle. And as you exhale, round and really press through the heels. One more. Inhale, belly drapes down, heart opens. On this exhale, let your hands drape down towards the ground. Let your head be heavy. Roll up. Super slow. Take your time. Shoulders roll back at the top. Take your hands to your heart center. Bend your knees. You're trying to have your knees bring on top of your ankles. Your hips are down and back. Your tailbone is neutral. No tucking. Get a little lower. Reach out in front of your shoulders for 2. As you exhale, come back down for 2. Inhale, reach out for 2. Exhale, come back down for 2. Inhale and exhale. You can stay slow. This is a nice place to work. If you have any knee sensitivity, you can take your feet parallel, right? 2 fist distance apart. Or you can stay in that sumo. Or you can speed it up. Lift and lower. Reach and drop. Drop it like a squat. Boom and boom. And find your Pilates breath in through your nose, out of your mouth. I realize that today, this is a mix between my yogis and my Pilates students. So I want you to find your fullest breath, whether that's your yogic breath or your Pilates breath. Make sure you're breathing big. I feel like Pilates breath really complements your Pilates fusion practice nicely. And it's different than yoga breath, but it really doesn't matter as long as you're really exhaling. Reach and drop. Keep on going. Get down low, come up high. I'm just checking out the room. You guys look great. Awesome, Andrea. Yes, Jan. Yes, Natalie. Yes, Kimberly. Yes, Kaveen. Tanya, you look awesome. Lower, reach. Now, let's press your arms back. Get down, and then arms reach out. Every other one, press your arms back. Get into your triceps. And it's okay to breathe big. Nobody can hear you. You guys can only hear me. And I'm really focusing on that Pilates breath. Forced exhale at the mouth. If you have a knee sensitivity, you don't have to work the lower body, right? I would put a little soften in my knees and reach the arms out and press back. You don't have to do that huge squat. Do what feels right. We got 5 more like this. 2 of these guys together is 1 set. Woo! Three more. 2. And 1. Get really low. Catch your breath. Awesome. I'm seeing some layers come off. You go, girl. Let's take your arms out behind you. Get into those triceps. Get really low. Lift your left heel. Take an inhale to prep. As you exhale, turn towards your right. Bend your right knee right over the ankle. Spike your left heel. Sweep your hands up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows out to the side 90 degrees and maybe find a back bend. Inhale, reach up. Gaze goes forward. Exhale, bring your hands all the way towards the ground. Your left hand comes down. Reach your right hand up to the sky for 2. Exhale, release your right hand for 2. Bring both your hands up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, come down for 2. Twist, left hand up, right hand up, sorry. Come down for 2. Reach up for 2. Lower for 2. Reach up and twist for 2. Come down for 2. Lift. Come down. Try to look at something that's not moving. I looked over at you and I almost lost it, but I didn't. We got 3 more here. Your body is mostly water. Find that amazing flow. Two. Last one. Find that balance, come up. Exhale, come all the way down. Hold. Bring your left hand down. Take your right hand up to the sky. Now lift onto your left fingertips. Try lifting off the ground, floating your twist. Stay in the twist. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and both hands lightly land down. Hold. Breathe. Engage your core. Lift up 5 inches away from the ground. Hold right there. Take your hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, turn towards your left, coming back into your sumo squats. Reach out, drop down, press out. Your right glute squat. I swear, I used to talk normal before I started teaching 30 classes a week. But your right glute should be on fire, right? Flush that fire out right now. Alternate the arms. Reach out. Press back. Reach out. Press back. If your shoulders feel okay, reach up to the sky. Get your heart rate up. Come down. Reach up. If anyone has shoulder sensitivity, keep your hands in front of your shoulders. Don't go up to the sky. We got 5 more here. You want to be nice and sweaty before you finish this warm-up. Yes, you are in your warm-up. 3, 2, and hold down on 1. Hands to your heart. Lift your right heel. Bend both knees, get lower. Take an inhale. Exhale, turn towards your left. Scoot your right toes back. Spike the right heel. Bend your left knee right over the ankle. You want to be a straight line from the top of your head, out your hip, out your right heel. Sweep your hands out in front of you. If your lower back is okay with it, bring your hands on top of your shoulders. Gaze goes forward. Exhale, cactus arms. Maybe add that back bend, opening up your heart. Inhale, reach up, gaze goes forward. Exhale, hands come all the way down to the ground. I'm scooting back my right toes so I get that long line. Right hand down, left hand reaches up for 2. Exhale, left hand down for 2. Find your balance, both hands up for 2. Exhale, float for 2. Twist and reach for 2. Release your twist. Come right back up. Exhale, come down for 2. Twist and reach for 2. Come down for 2. Come back up. Now, a second variation, you could always bring your hands to your heart. Hold there. Twist for 2. Release the twist, and then come up. You do not have to reach for the ground. You could always just twist, drawing that right elbow, right ribs over towards the left side, then undo your twist and reach up. But if reaching for the ground is accessible, please go for it. Two more, and I'm sure this feels really nice because nobody partied hard this weekend, right? You laid off the wine and the chocolate. Just kidding. I had both of those things a lot, and I can feel it detoxing right now. Last one. Hold. Take your left hand up to the sky. Hold there. Engage your core. Press deep into the left heel. Lift off the right fingertips. Float off the right hand. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Both hands come down. Take a breath. I know that left booty cheek is hurting, or hurts so good. Just hold there for a second. Good. Lift up 4 inches away from the ground. Hands to your heart. Turn back towards your right. Sumo squat. Rinse and repeat. Take your hands out. Press back. Huge breaths, full breaths. We have 5 here. That's it, just 5. 4, 3, 2, and hold low in 1. Hips go back, tailbone in neutral. Lift your right heel, lower it down, lift your left heel, lower it down. Right heel up, lower, left heel up, lower. Without moving your hips. You can bring your hands to your hips and just take it to tempo. I don't have music, but maybe those of you at home do have music. It would lift and lift. There's not really a tempo here unless I give it to you. It's hard to teach this stuff without music. Music usually drives us. Then I just have to really rely on my charming personality. Am I yelling, go, keep on going, get lower, get lower. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and hold both of your heels up high. Reach your hands out in front of you. Get really low. Find your shakes. More shakes. If you're not shaking yet, get down a little lower. You have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and stand on up. Heels come down. Shoulders roll back. Step your feet parallel. Inhale, sweep up to the sky. Exhale, hinge from your hips with a flat back. Fold down towards your toes. Inhale, hands on your shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, chair pose. Work through cape arms, then sweep them forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands on your shins, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, chair pose, cape arms. Hold there. Reach your hands out. Sit a little lower. Hold there. Lift your heart higher. Sit a little lower. Lift your heart higher. Exhale, sit a little lower. Lift your heart higher. Sit lower. One more breath. Fold. Inhale, hands on your shins. Come up halfway into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. So good. Let's step wide again. Toes at 11 and 1. Hinge forward, hands on your inner thighs. Take an inhale. As you exhale, drop your right shoulder and look past your left. Inhale, come to center. Drop your left shoulder, look past your right. Inhale, come to center. One more each side. Right shoulder and look past your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Hold at center. Bend your knees. Lift your left heel. Inhale. Exhale, turn towards your right. Find your balance. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands come down to the ground. Hold here. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring your left knee down. Take your right foot 3 inches over to the right. Take your right hand onto the inside seam of the right foot on the ground. Encourage your heart to go towards the ground. Pull yourself towards the floor. Open up through your left psoas and your right glute. Two deep breaths here. Maybe you can bring your forearms down, maybe not. Wherever you are is perfect. One more huge breath. But take your right foot 3 inches to the left. Take your right hand on the outside of your right foot. Curl your left toes under. Lift and firm the kneecap off the ground. Firm the thigh, the femur. Lift up 4 to 5 inches away from the ground. Hold there. Retract the shoulders. Push them back into their sockets. Take your hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Turn your toes forward. Toes in front of your heels. It's like your feet are parallel. We just stepped them wide. Most of us will have to turn our toes slightly in. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, come down halfway, hold. Tailbone in neutral, no tucking. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold. I said that super fast. It's funny. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands can go to your hips. Hold there, or reach down for the ground. Hold there. Release your neck, and when you're in your fullest fold, your fullest expression, you can be in posterior tilt as much as you'd like, as much as what feels good on your low back, right? You are a student of your body. Really pay attention to what your body is telling you. Now let's take your hands to your hips. Engage your core. Come up halfway, chin off the chest. There you go, go tall. Beautiful, Kaveen. Inhale all the way up. Hands come with you. Exhale, hands to your Anjali Mudra. Turn your left toes to the left. Bend the left knee over the ankle. Lift your right heel. Sweep up, inhale. Exhale, float down to the ground. Make your transitions part of your practice. Find that beauty and that grace and strength in between the poses. Breathe through your right hip. Your psoas is connected from the top of the thigh. It goes through the hips into the abs. It gets really tight, whether we sit too much or we work out too much, whether we're active or inactive. Let's drop that right knee down. Take your left foot 3 inches out to the left. Left hand comes onto the inside seam of the left foot. Drop your heart close to the ground. Open up. And there was a request for a little more bar last class. So I think we'll get into that next after we breathe through right psoas, left glute. Good. One more. Let's say 2 more full breaths. Good, let's come onto your hands. Take your left foot 3 inches to the right, back in front of the left hip bone. Left knee is tracking in front of the hip bone. Curl your right toes under the back toes. Lift and firm the kneecap up. Find your balance. Retract your shoulders. Lift up 5 inches away from the ground and hold. Hands to your heart. Hold. You can do it. Take a breath. Turn back to center. Okay, awesome. Let's do some more squats. Lower down, reach up to the sky. Straight up, lower down, and then high V. It's like you're a cheerleader, right? Whee! Get it! Go, Debbie! Whee! Go, Debbie! Don't judge me. I only did cheerleading for 1 year, okay? Just to prove to my sisters, I can do this. Because they did it for 4 years. They're like, you could never do it. And I said, yeah, I can. It was actually a lot of fun. I like dancing. And I love being synchronized. Three. Remember that breath. 2. And 1. Come down, hands to your heart. You're at a slight incline forward. Your sumo is different than your goddess pose. Your goddess pose is more upright. Your sumo, you're kind of like a small little mountain. Right? Lift your heels, drop them down. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Heels lift, heels lower. Keep on going. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Totally sweating. You're kicking my butt here. Keep on going. Stay low. 4, 3, 2, and hold on 1. Lift your heels up high. Little pulse. Little pulse. Turn off the chest. Retract the shoulders. Check in back with the parts of your body that usually fall out of place, right? How do your shoulders feel? Is your tailbone neutral? Is your core engaged? Check back in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Reach both of your hands out. Lift your heels up high. Find those shakes again. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. Shoulders roll back. Take your feet parallel. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hinge from your hips with a flat back, down to your toes. Inhale, hands on your shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Grab your prop. If you have a towel, you can fold your towel like so, fold it again, even fold it again, and then roll it up so you make a ball-like shape. You could also use a yoga block or your Pilates ball or Gorgeous ball. You can have a stabilizer next to you. I'm going to turn you a little bit. Okay, I'm going to use the wall. You can use a chair. Take the ball between your inner thighs, higher than your knees, especially if you have a knee sensitivity. Really have that ball up towards your pelvis. Feet are 2 fist distance away again. This base of your ASIX. Your hand can come to your wall. Lift your heels up high, bend your knees, and hold. Find your hold, find those shakes, right? If you're looking at me from profile, you can face the wall. Certainly place 2 hands there. You can also just bring your hands to your heart. Don't use any wall. From that warm up, we're already on fire. We're fatigued. Our muscles are exactly where they need to be. Hold on to that fire. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend your knees 2 more inches. Tailbone stays in neutral, no tucking, okay? Core engaged. Lift up 1 inch and down. Lower 1 inch and lift. Oh, so much shakes. Up 1 inch and down. The whole time, wrap your thighs tight around the ball. Of course, your hands can be at your heart. You don't even have to use that ball. Shoulders back on top of your hips. Power leg is different than your incline chair. Incline chair, your booty's out. Power leg is lifted. Stay tall with knees going forward. This is one of the only poses where our knees get to pass our toes. We do it in barre. We do it in ballet. We do a little bit in Pilates. We hardly ever do it in yoga. Maybe never, right? With a Jaeger alignment, we don't go with our knees past the toes. But here in barre, this is where it's at. This is where you're gonna get that quad burn, the calf burn. If anyone has knee sensitivity, you can come into incline chair, shifting your knees back on top of your heels, staying here. Also try lifting the heels. Keep on going. One hand to your hip, one hand to the wall, or maybe both hands to your heart. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold on the 1. Squeeze the ball and then squeeze it tighter. Really squeeze. Squeeze the whole time and then tighter. Squeeze and squeeze. Get lower. Breathe deep. Bend your knees again. Get lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Both hands come up to the sky. Palms turn in. A little pulse. A little pulse. Heels up high. Smile. You've waited all morning for this, you guys. Yes and yes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold here. Knees go forward, shoulders back. Let's do some nice strong cactus arms. Hold there. Find those shakes. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels come down, forward fold. Release your ball. Inhale, hands on your shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, deeper fold. Soften your knees. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Place your hands down. Spread every finger. Step your right foot back, left foot back. Hold your plank. Hold your plank in your neutral spine. No tucking the tailbone, okay? Try to keep your booty cheeks soft so you're releasing the tailbone in its natural form. Awesome. Breathe there. Chin off the chest, retract the shoulders. Soften the elbows just a hair, and then press your arms straight. Soften and reach. Soften, reach. Now try to soften your knees at the same time. A little soften, huge reach. A little soften, huge reach. Try to make this so tiny that your hips hardly move. So good, Ali. Awesome, Tanya. Keep on going, Kimberly. Grow tall. Chin off the chest. Retract the shoulders. That's it. Everybody just got 2 inches taller. I love this. Oh my gosh, Natalie, so beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold on the 1. Soften the elbows. Soften your knees. Get shaky here. Maybe you bend your elbows halfway down. If you've been doing this with me for a while, go for it. Oh, Kaveen! Hold on to it. Hold on to it. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Press up and back. Downward facing dog. Press your shoulders towards your hips. Lift your heels up high. Inhaling. As you exhale, soften your right knee, draw the left heel towards the ground. Inhale, lift up high. Exhale, switch. Inhale, lift up high. Exhale, switch. Inhale, lift, and then switch. And you can also take your head left to right, right to left. Of course, if you get vertigo, you have low blood pressure, or you've had Botox in the last 6 hours, don't go upside down. Just do a different stretch here. Listen to your body. You know your body better than I do. Or if you don't, over time, you will. Good, let's lift both your heels up high. Draw the heels down towards the ground. Press your shoulders towards your hips. Lift your heels up high. Bend your knees. Take your knees as wide as your mat. Big toes kiss. And drop your hips all the way down to your heels. Slide your hands out as much as you can. And then bend your elbows, taking your hands behind you. Opening up through your tricep, your pec major, pec minor. Get into those nice stretches while you're in your child's pose. Good, you can even walk the elbows out more, sink your chest lower. Awesome. If you have a shoulder injury, you would obviously skip it, right? Again, listen to your body, listen to your breath. You are a student of both. All right, reach your hands out. Come into extended child's pose. Arms go straight. Press into your palms so much that your elbows and your forearms lift. Shift your shoulders on top of your hands. Shift your knees back underneath your hips. Inhale, let your belly drape down towards the ground. Open your heart, pressing your shoulders back. As you exhale, round your spine. Press through your hands. Inhale, belly comes down. Maybe your gaze lifts. If it does, it's the last to go. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, pull your belly towards your spine. Then press through your hands, your shins, the tops of your feet. Inhale, belly comes down, heart opens. Exhale, round. One more, inhale, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, round. Push your hips all the way back towards your heels, coming down into extended child's pose. Hold, don't get too comfortable. Roll back up, drop the belly down, coming into your cow. Exhale, round your spine, cat. Push back onto your heels, extended child's pose. Roll through cat, back up, drop into cow. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, find your cat, roll down into extended child's pose. Inhale, roll back up, drop the belly down. Exhale, round. Right, roll back up, drop the belly down. And come into a neutral spine. You're not in cat, you're not in cow. Curl your toes under, lift your knees just 1 inch and hold there. And you're just gonna stay here. It's a floating tabletop. For those of you with sensitive wrists, bring your forearms down. Okay? And you can do that anytime, even if I don't say it, find what you need. I can't express that enough. The seasoned student listens to their body, right? They listen to what they need. Sometimes the new student comes in and they're like, oh, I gotta do all these things. You don't have to do all these things. You just do what you're supposed to do. If you are on your hands, you can even bend your elbows. Get shaky here. Your knees are just about 2 to 3 inches away from the ground. Try to have your tailbone in neutral. We're not tucking. Stay out of that cat posture. Hold. Keep on breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and press up and back into downward dog. Inhale, lift your heels up high, bend your knees. Come into sitting. Sit in hero's pose. On your heels, undulate through your spine, rounding out the lower back. Now pull your belly button forward, shoulders back, exhale, round. And you can close your eyes. You can get your shoulders involved as much as you like. 3, 2, and 1. Come up onto your knees, inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to your low back, right at the sacrum. Now squeeze your elbows back like little arrows. Take your right hand up to the sky and reach your right hand behind you. Open up through your heart. Take a breath here. Exhale, right hand comes down. Bring the right hand back to your sacrum. Take your left hand, sweep it up and behind you as you open up your heart and articulate through your spine. Take a breath in your opening. Exhale, left hand comes down and behind you. Again, right arm sweeps. And exhale, right hand down. Left arm sweeps. Exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, both arms come up and over. Lift your heart. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, inhale, lift up. Open up to your heart. Keep on pushing your thighs forward, your femurs on top of your knees. Exhale, gaze goes forward. Hands to your heart. Sit down onto your heels. Massage through your low back. That was my Pilates variation of a little camel work for my yogis in the house today. Kaveen, Natalie, Jan, Jolene, June, all of you. Okay, let's come onto our glutes. Grab your prop. So either your towel ball or your actual ball. Place that ball behind your scapula. So right where your bra strap is, fellas, where your bra strap is. Okay. Take your hands behind the base of your skull, lifting your head. Be mindful that you're not pulling on the head. We're just supporting the head. You're lifting up from your center chest. Your first rib is right underneath your clavicles. Your fifth rib is center chest. Your last rib, your 12th rib, is the one that's floating. I'll call it a floating rib. Okay, it's the very bottom, it's small. Fifth rib is where you want to lift up from, not your neck. A lot of people get injuries because they'll pull on the neck. Don't pull on your neck. And find your hold. Stay in it, no going back. Hold it up. That's it, Kimberly. Stay right there. Now bring your right knee into tabletop. Extend your right leg out 45 degrees. Exhale, pull your right knee in. Inhale, reach the right leg out. Exhale, pull it in. Now take your left hand up to the sky. Take your left hand past your left thigh as you pull the right knee in. Reach out for 2. Exhale, squeeze in for 2. Reach the leg out. Exhale, squeeze in. Stay lifted in the curl the whole time. The slower you could do this, the harder it's going to be. Keep on going. Back in the day, we used to do 100 crunches, 1,000 crunches back and forth. But they're finding that if you hold your core, your main core, you lift into that curl, and you move your fascial slings as you're holding the contraction, it can be safer on your body and just as effective, if not more, than doing those 1,000 crunches that we used to do. Let's go for 5. In through the nose, out of the mouth. 4. 3. 2. And reach your right leg out on 1. Squeeze your right knee and your left knee together. Line up the knees. Take your left hand past the right thigh. Twist. Point your right toes and little lift. Little lift. Reach over. Pull your left obliques towards the right. And I'm only talking like 1 or 2 inches here. Keep it small. Squeeze your knees together every time you twist. Exhale out the mouth. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold here, reach both of your hands to the right. Lift them up higher, lift higher off your prop. Now point both toes, lift your left foot 2 inches away from the ground. Hold in this beautiful, strong shape for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, both feet come down. Release over the ball or your towel. Let your knees lean to the right. Let your knees lean over to the left. Ah, so good. All right, that's a really long break. Now come back into your curl. Here we go. Lift up from your center chest. Head is heavy in your hands. Pull your left knee into tabletop. Point the left toes. Reach the left leg out. As you reach your right arm up to the sky, exhale, the left knee comes in, the right hand passes your right thigh. Reach out for 2. Exhale, come in. Reach out for 2. Exhale, blow it out. Reach out. Take it slow. No jerking your body. Don't be a jerk. Ah, just kidding. You're not a jerk. Ever. Right? You're kind to yourself, kind to your body, kind to others. Practicing ahimsa as yogis. Non-harming to ourselves, non-harming to others. And that is mentally too, right? Especially to yourself. I feel like a lot of times we think like not so good things about ourselves. If you're going to think something about yourself, think about how strong you are. Think about how long you are in your body. Think about the hard work you're putting in. Give yourself props here. Oh my gosh, I can feel the sweat coming into my eye. And you know it's a good class when you like feel that sweaty burn in your eyeball. Like it almost blinds you. You're like, oh yeah, that's it. 4, 3, 2, and hold here. Let's take your left leg, straighten the left leg, line up the left knee with the right knee. Take your right hand past the left thigh and little reach, little reach. Keep on reaching. Lift. Pull the right obliques over to the left and squeeze the knees together. Don't give up now. You worked so hard for this burn. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold here, reach the hands out, squeeze the knees together, try even pointing both toes and lifting your right toe 2 inches off the ground. Lift higher for about 5 seconds, breathe, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both feet come down, rest over your ball. Let your knees go to the right, they go to the left. Awesome. Roll off your ball. Come into tabletop. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Inhale, belly comes down. Open your heart. Exhale, round. June, if you have your blocks at home, you can place your blocks underneath your forearms. Or if anyone has wrist sensitivity, blocks are good. Or you can like get a stack of books, glue them together, or just place them together. Awesome. Great. One more. As you exhale, round your spine, take your hips all the way back, extended child's pose. Walk your hands to your left. Take your right hand on top of your left and push your hips down to the right. Relax your head down. Walk your hands to your right. Take your left hand on top of your right. Push your hips down to the left. Walk your hands to center. Shift your shoulders on top of your hands. Shift your knees back underneath your hips, 2 fist distance apart. Shift your shoulders past your hands 7 inches. Bend your elbows by the side of your body. Come up. Keep on going. The eye of your elbow has to be externally rotated. Press your shoulders back. I want to see the eye of the elbow, or just pretend I could see it, right, if you're facing me. And those elbows come right in towards your ribs. Now try lifting your feet and having your heels close to your glutes. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And hold halfway down on one. Stay in it. Yes. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So strong, Natalie. Let's push your hips down and back. Inhale onto your hands and knees. Shift forward, shoulders past your hands. Bend your elbows, come down super slow. Chest and abs touch at the same time. Come all the way down. Inhale, lift your heart, press your shoulders back, low cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift, low cobra, press your feet against the ground so much that your kneecaps lift and firm. Toes stay uncurled. Uncurl the toes. Kimberly, there you go, perfect. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your hands, point and now lift your toes. Shalabhasana, it's your Superman or Superwoman pose. Hold here, lift up higher. 4 breaths. 3 more breaths. 1 more huge breath. And release. Let your head come down, hands underneath your elbows. Inhale, press onto hands and knees slowly. Child's pose. Slide your hands back to your thighs, sitting in hero's pose. If you need a water break, you can go for it. If not, let's go. Keep on going. Bring your hips up. Knees underneath your ASIS, your hip bones. If you touch your body, you'll find those bony landmarks. Now take your right leg out to the right. Hold there. It's a slight external rotation of the right hip. Take your hands behind your head. Add a little lean over towards your left and come back up. Good. Now you're coming in to these right obliques again. If it helps, take your right fingertips onto those obliques and tell them to contract. As you're leaning over, contract there. And you're not twisting, you're keeping the ribs open towards the sky. We're keeping our shoulders even. Hips don't move. Hips don't lie, you guys. Who is that? Shakira. Oh, baby. When you talk Pilates to me like that, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come all the way back into upright. Take your hands up. Inhale. Exhale. Arms come out into a T. Hold here. Inhale. Exhale. Let's lean into your left hand. Lift your right leg. Take your right hand onto your hip. Lift the right leg. Point the toe. Flex the foot. Brush it back. Point. Flex and press back. Yes, you can come onto the forearm if needed. The left forearm. Brush forward. Flex and brush back. Let's do this for 5. 4. 3. 2. And hold on the 1. Little lift of your right heel. Flex the foot like crazy. Push the right foot behind you. Come out of that left shoulder. Engage your core really tight. Bring that right hand up to the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, and lift all the way up, arms out into a T. Take your hands in front of your forehead, finding your salute. Lean towards the left, pull back in. Your right foot is down. Keep on going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold on the 1. Turn towards the ground. Turn towards your left, and then a little lift, a little lower. Lift from your center chest again, that 5th rib. Don't move out of the neck. We have 8 like this. Blow it out. For those of you that do reformer with me, this is like a variation of short box series. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Untwist. Stack your spine tall. Reach your hands up all the way out. Take your right hand down. I'm going to scoot over so you can see me. Take your right hand down in front of your right thigh. Reach your left hand up to the sky. As you exhale, the left hand can reach over towards the right. Open up your left ribs. Maybe look past the left bicep. Inhale, come on. Relax the hands. Roll your shoulders back. Bring your right knee underneath your hip bone. Take your left leg out to the left. The left leg's a stabilizer. The foot doesn't move. The hips don't move. Take your hands behind your head. Inhale to prep. Exhale, lean towards the right. Come back to center. Catch your breath again. Maybe you touch the left ribs, left abs. Tell them to turn on. Five, 4, in through the nose, out of the mouth. Remember to breathe. 3, we're almost done. Check back in. 2, and 1. Arms come out into a T. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, tilt to the right. Left hand comes up to the sky or to the left hip. Secure the left heel of the hand, right heel of the hand down. Point and lift your left toes. Brush the left toes forward, but your back doesn't move. Then flex the foot, brush it back. Brush it forward as you inhale. Flex the foot, big squeeze back. Brush it forward, flex and squeeze. Brush and flex. And brush and flex. Brush and flex. Brush and flex. Brush and 5. Brush and 4. Brush and almost there. What's your favorite color? And green. Brush. Hot pink. Brush. Pinot. Hold. Stay right there. Little lift. Little lift. Press the heel back. Like someone's standing behind you. You don't want them there. You're trying to like push them out of the way. Get out of here. Go. Get. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring that left hand up to the sky. Bring your left heel higher. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and pull yourself all the way back up. And this time, hands into salute. Inhale to prep. Exhale, lean, and pull back in. And this is where it gets really hard for my left hip not to move. My left piriformis is contracting a lot. I'm gonna go into my breath and tell myself to use less hip, more core. You could be here forever, right? This is your favorite one. It's recently been my favorite one. I love it right now. I do these so much lately because they're so good for you. And for so long, I was skipping them. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Turn towards the ground and little lift, a little lower. For my classical Pilates people, what is this? Kind of a variation of hawk. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold on the one, untwist, restack, release the arms out to the side, left hand comes down in front of the left thigh, right hand comes up to the sky, inhale, exhale, right hand reaches over, way over towards the left. Again, this is where a block would be really nice if we had one. I gave my blocks away. I should have kept them. Inhale, come all the way up. Release your hands, relax your shoulders. Bring the knee underneath your hip. Sit down. Undulate through your spine. Little cat-cow here. Mini cat-cow. 3, 2, and 1. Take your hands up to the sky. Exhale, take your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Press your shoulders back. Try squeezing the palms together and the heels of the hand together. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Pressing your hands up towards the sky. Let your forehead relax on the mat. Slowly roll up. Relax your spine. Relax your fingers. Interlace them. Release your fingers and relax the shoulders. Grab your prop, place it behind your scapula, bra strap, either prop. Hands behind your head, and we're doing a little bit of yoga tune-up here. Lean to the right, bringing your right elbow down, let your knees lean to the left. Let the knees lean to the right as you bring your left elbow down towards the left hip. Now release your legs, try having them go straight. Take your arms behind you. Come into this glorious back bend. Soften the arms, the elbows, bring them in. Roll off the ball or your prop. Bend your knees. Lift your hips. Take your prop underneath your hips and let your knees go side to side. Let your hips also go side to side. Stop the windshield wipers. Let your feet go wide out to the side. Arms go out to the side. This is called your splat. Letting those hip flexors open, your psoas, your abs. Bend your knees. Inhale to prep. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, lift your hips, release the ball, roll down. Bring your knees into your chest, massage your lower back, little circles. Switch directions on your circles. Arms come out into a T. Exhale, knees go to the right, gaze goes to the left. Bring your knees. Left knee, right knee, inhale. Exhale, twist. To your left, gaze goes to the right. Unravel your legs. Do anything big or small you'd like to do before finding your Shavasana. If you're ready for Shavasana, legs can be however you'd like. Supta Baddha Konasana or hammocks pose, or legs can go straight in traditional Shavasana. Hands come down by the side of your body, palms turn open to the sky. Relax the shoulders back, close your eyes. Take a moment to really sink in, to really let go. All of your physical work has brought you here to this place of calmness and clarity. Perhaps a place of forgiveness and ultimately a place of love. Let your breath return back to its normal pace. You are safe, in a safe place, without question or doubt. letting one breath flow into the next. With full acceptance and complete love. Move your toes and your fingers. Reach your right arm back and roll over onto your right side, using your arm as a pillow underneath your head. Bend your knees. Try keeping your eyes closed. Good. Push yourself up into a seated position. However you like to sit is perfect. Inhale, let's sweep up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's take one more closing breath together, one more healing breath together. Thank you. Have a great day. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Thank you, Ro.